Let's go to David, who's on the line in Phoenix, Arizona. David, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken, how's it going? I'm new to the show and I appreciate you taking my call.
Absolutely, man. I'm having a blast. How are you?
Doing great, man. The thing I'm struggling with right now is trying to find my sweet spot in my calling. I graduated with a degree in sports management about 4 years ago, and I thought I wanted to work in sports business full-time. I got some internship experience with a couple pro sports teams, but since then, nothing's really worked out. I mean, I've applied to over 200 full-time jobs in sports. I've had 0 opportunities. Currently, I work at a media company full-time, and I do sports on the side with a couple pro teams out here just part-time, but nothing full-time has ever kind of panned out. You know, my passion is sports and competition, but I really want to help people too, and I would love to find a job that kind of combines both, and I'm really struggling with that right now. My family think I'm called to ministry because of my heart to help people, but I just don't see myself doing anything that doesn't have to do with sports. So I'm not really sure where to go from here. I don't know if God's calling me somewhere else, but that's kind of what I'm struggling with right now.
All right, quick question, then I want to kind of go through your sweet spot stuff. I want to go through talent and passion and see if we can find a pattern. I have a hunch, but it's too early in the phone call to throw a hunch out. But quick, I just want to know, what are you doing part-time for pro sports teams in Phoenix? What are you doing?
So I help out with like marketing and corporate sponsorship, like experiences during the games, stuff like that.
Okay,
like
so is it like
shows?
It's like an hourly wage, and you're just doing game day stuff?
Exactly, yeah.
All right. How old are you, David?
25.
You married?
Yes.
Okay. Kids?
No, not yet. I got a mortgage though.
All right. How much do you make?
$50,000 a year.
With those, doing what?
So I do marketing and sales for the media company I work for.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. Sorry. I got so much stuff in my head. I'm trying to keep myself.
It's all good.
I'm scribbling away. That's right. Okay, good. Good. All right. Let's go through the things you do best. Give me your talents, skills, strengths. Give me the top. I mean, the things that people have always told you, you know you're best at it. They know you're best at it. What are they?
I would say like being creative. Coming up with like new ideas, leadership, really caring about others and trying to be like a servant leader. I think that's kind of the top things people have told me I'm good at.
I'm so excited.
And, writing as well. So I don't know if that helps.
I'm so excited because so far, Joe, my hunch, remember me saying I had a hunch? Well,
yeah.
So far, I'm getting excited, David. Let's see. Now, I know what some of the passions are because you've already kind of revealed them. But let's just talk about it. Work that just fires your soul up. When you're engaged in it, you just feel like, hey, Kool-Aid running through the wall. You just feel fantastic. What is it?
Man, I would say when I'm doing something that helps others, I had the opportunity to kind of run an event for Clemson University football program a couple of years ago, and they were able to work with kids with special needs, and it totally just kind of like made my day that I was able to be a part of something like that. That's something I kind of want to do moving forward. That's the kind of stuff that fires me up, is being able to use sports to help people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but be more specific. When you were working with those kids or using sports to help people, give me a task. Give me one thing that when you're in the middle of it, you go, this is unbelievable. I'm having the time of my life.
Probably when I worked when I would create an event that helped, like I said, that was like benefiting a charity or something like that for the sports team. When we did an event during the game, or we did an event outside of the game, that's when I'm like, this is really cool to be a part of. Not a lot of people can do this, and I get to use my passion to in a way, help others further the kingdom.
Yeah. So basically, let's go back to your talents. You were using creative ideas. That's your creative thinking. You're a creative thinker, and you're using all that creative thinking juice to plan the event, to probably promote the event, and the leading part is organizing everybody to make sure the thing goes just really great. And when the event was happening, what are you doing during the event? Are you standing up top? Are you observing? Are you walking around checking on every station, being that servant leader? Or you got your hands involved in something? Tell me what you're like during that amazing experience.
Yeah, pretty much checking in on everything, coordinating, making sure the logistics are right, talking with the people that are being a part of it, asking how their experience is going, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, I got to tell you, I think that this is pretty obvious to me. So I'm going to throw out an idea, a scenario, and you tell me how it feels, all right?
Okay.
Here's a working purpose sentence for David. I'm going to use my top talents of creative thinking, leading, writing, and organizing to create and promote events around sports that lift others. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
Now, it needs to get more specific. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, but that's your job, not mine. But I gave you the 35,000-foot view, and it felt pretty darn good. So that ought to tell you something. So now you create your own version of that and start getting more detailed. So it could be, so what you're doing is the more you edit that sentence, David, the closer it gets to a job description, right?
Yeah.
Because you start to go, oh, okay. So are you a coordinator of youth sports programs at a YMCA? Are you leveraging your relationships with these pro sports franchises to start running their camps in the summer? You're in Phoenix, you've got some big schools out there. You've got the Arizona Cardinals. What kind of youth programs do they have? And right now, you got a job that you're not crazy about, but you've already found a way to get involved part-time with these pro teams, so you know how to get in proximity. And so, in order to do what I want to do, David, I've got to be around people that are doing it and in places where it is happening. That's the proximity principle. You know what the proximity is to the people and the places. You do. You already know. You could rattle them off right now. So you've got to start figuring out a way to get in there. But you're also doing research. Here's where you're at right now. We just walked through a very quick version of stage 1, which is discovery. Stage 2 is research. That's where you're at right now. Research like crazy. Where can I do events that are in the sports arena, but they are benefiting, whether it be special needs kids or they're just benefiting the community? Hey, are you running a youth sports league? Because that's leadership. You love serving others. You're a servant leader. That's what you said, not what I said. So again, I think you need to be in a leadership position in a sports organization, whether it be community, college, pro, I don't even care. But that's what you need to be doing. Leading programs that benefit others, teaching character, teaching faith, whatever. And so you just need to spend some time quietly researching. And when you research, make sure you have some time to reflect on the research. And as you start playing with that purpose sentence that I just gave you, that you agreed with, it's going to get super specific.